Hi, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I, I was spouting not nonsense, but I was doing a video for about 15 minutes, and I didn't realize it booted itself off. So it's just like this glitch video of me just going. So Merry Christmas Eve. I left a post on here saying that I wasn't going to do another video till New Year's Eve, but I'm full of shit, as people who watch my channel know. I contradict myself all the time, and my hair's crazy today. My fringe won't behave. um, but I was having my cup of tea because I'm British, and I was having it in my Joe Cool mug, lovely gift from my daughter. And I thought, as you do, I've not read any Christmas comics this year, and I had, and I just forgotten about it because it was back in November, I think it was. If you remember, a while ago, I did comparisons of the new compact comics from different publishers that have come out. One of them was the Rick and Morty compact comic, $9.99, the same price as the DC compact comic. And the first story is like a parallel universe Christmas comic, and it's called A Very Special Blumber's. It's by Zach Gorman, who does the writing and the art. And the art is this really cool indie style. It looks, you can tell it's Rick and Morty, but there's like a real cool sketchiness to it. And it's we're on this planet basically, which is very similar to Earth, but they've got very different traditions. There's just something slightly wonky about it. So it's like it's like waking up and nobody's got belly buttons, but everything else is the same. So he bumps into this girl, and Morty does, and she invites him to her house to celebrate their festivities with her family, and that's as in all good Rick and Morty stories. That's when it takes a really dark turn, but very very funny, and it was great. And I read it and thought that was really good. What's the next story? And the next story was this one, and I read that one and I thought, what's the next story? And the next story carried on, and then there's this one. This is really good. I like Rick and Morty TV series. I've watched all episodes. I'm not like a die-hard fan. My daughter is. It's her religion, but I appreciate the cleverness in the story. I'm not, even though I've got a potty mouth myself, for some reason when I'm on YouTube, um, I'm not the biggest fan of excessive swearing on TV. You know, it throws me out of the story. So again, I'm a hypocrite. um, but obviously, because this being a comic, it's not the same. It's very watered down language wise, and I do feel the stories are stronger in the comic. And they've got a murderer's row of talent. They've got Zach Gorman, who I've mentioned, Cal Starks, who's one of the best comic writers going at the moment. Teenie Howard, who's really good. Delilah S. Dawson, who's written Star Wars stuff. Jim Zub of Conan fame. Mark Ellerby, who's written for Doctor Who. CJ Cannon, who writes the Solar Opposites TV series. No, I think he's the artist on this, actually. Let's just have a check. No, he's the artist on here, but he's one of the artists on um, Solar Opposites. Trey Little, who does the Cult of the Lamb comic. So it's really, really good. So if you're thinking about what other compact comics you might like to try, um, I think I've tried every one that's available from different companies. So my lowest one, just for price and format, the format's a bit clunky, is Marvel Premier. It makes no sense. It's neither a compact, and it's too big to be a compact, and it's not really big enough to be a normal size book. So it's that weird um, middle ground of nowhere. DC compacts, amazing. Love them, love them, love them. I've got so many. And then I mentioned the Vault ones, which are really good. Price point's not as good as this and DC. This is basically a clone, outright clone of the DC ones. But I will say what this beats over DC, the paper quality is a lot better. And I will say as well, what they've got over DC with this, they're doing this as a series with the DC compacts. They're like cherry picking some of the choice titles to encourage you to buy other stuff, but I've not seen any volume twos of the same title. Whereas with this, there's going to be a volume two coming out for this, and there's Adventure Timeouts, which is written by Ryan North of Fantastic Four fame. But this was a very, very pleasant surprise. I'm halfway through. I would give the stories and the arts about a good solid 8 out of 10 from what I've read so far. Even if you're the most casual Rick and Morty fan or the TV series doesn't resonate with you, you'll get a lot from this if you just like clever sci-fi stories with a strong undercurrent of humour that's not in your face half the time. It's quite subtle on some of it. I really, really had a ball with it, and the art's great. In fact, I'm going to finish reading it tonight. I'm looking for it now, thinking I'll take a break from the other books I'm reading, and I'll read it. It's just great. So yeah, this gets a very hearty seal of approval, and just in time for Christmas because it has a wonderful Christmas story to put you in a festive mood. So it might be too late to get it today, but maybe after Christmas, pop to your shop, pick this up, only $9.99, and it comes with a Mandy seal of approval. Very pleased, I tried it. This was a real shot in the dark for me. I thought $9.99, it's worth a risk, and I'm pleased I did it. Like I said, it's faithful enough to the series to the TV series, but it does give enough creative freedom for the creators who've written this as well. And yeah, this is my little Christmas extra gift to everybody, my stocking filler, as it were. And yeah, if you just want something just a bit lighter than a lot of current fare of comics, something that's just like an easy read over the Christmas festivities, pop to your shop, get Rick and Morty only compact comics, and like I said, it's only $9.99, and it collects a very special Blumbus from Rick and Morty 8, Let the Rick one in parts 1 and 2, which is hilarious, good spoof on the vampire stories. Rick Revenge Squad from Rick and Morty 41 to 42, Rick and Morty presents Pickle Rick, and best of all, this is where Jim Zub comes in. The final part, it's got the full 4-issue series of Rick and Morty versus Cthulhu. And oh my god, it looks so good. I love anything to do with like Lovecraftian horror. So yeah, so there we go. Have a really, really Merry Christmas. I'm sober today, not unlike my last video. Oh, shame. I don't drink very often. So, like I said, I'll be back on New Year's Eve, hopefully. Might be the day after, I don't, depends how I feel. But I will be getting my comics. I won't be doing a review show. I'll just do a whole show for that. I'll do a review later on, most like the following week or the weekend, because there's going to be a lot of comics. But yeah, I just wish everybody really happy whatever you celebrate over this period of time, and keep safe, keep your loved ones close to you, and have a really joyous time tomorrow. Enjoy your food. If you're by yourself, enjoy the moment just to relax from work and catch up on some good TV or good comics. And like I said, brilliant stocking filler idea or something to read over this festive period. Okay, bye. Just got to find the button. Bye. Bye. Stop.